Hello, back again for some more French football action here. So we're on to match day 4 plus a few bonus catch-up matches. So in total I've got 13 games for you guys to get involved and make some predictions. So far in the series it's been myself, the football simulator app that I've been using, and Cavan wright. But for this particular match day, for whatever reason, Cavan wright did forget to put his predictions in. But there's still plenty of time to get involved and do it this time, or anyone else that wants to join the series as the winner of each different division out in all these European leagues that I've been doing all these predictions in gets to win a 5-minute video idea of me talking about anything. Doesn't have to be football related, doesn't have to even be sports related, just any idea you got at all if you manage to win the points battle. And how you win the points battle is by making those predictions, and you get the points based on the odds of the matches. So the bigger the underdogs, the bigger the odds, the more points you are able to win per a game. Or you could go the other way, back the favourites, but you get less credit for it. So it's a bit of a balancing act to collect the most points out of each different match day. But enough of that, there's so many things to cover in this particular video, including the 11 matches that were played quite recently, with Psg being the big talking point, the French champions losing twice. So let's start off with Lens against Psg. So Lens, the newly promoted side, against Psg, managed to defeat them with Gnabry getting the goal. 8-7 shots for Psg, 3-1 on target for Lens. And part of Psg's issue, they had 7 players out for COVID for this particular fixture, so it was going to be a bit of an uphill battle, but regardless, they were still the favourites to win. Next one was Bordeaux against Lyon, turned out to be a 0-0 draw, dominating on the shots there, 20-5 for Lyon, 3-0 on target, but no way through the stubborn Bordeaux defence. Montpellier, 3-1 winners against Nimes, had Laporte scoring a goal, and also Congré managed to get a brace. Dunk scored for Nimes, and pretty surprising stuff on the statistics on this fight here. 20-9 shots for Montpellier, but 13-1 on target for Montpellier, despite 63% possession for Nimes. So, don't know what we went on there. St Etienne got a 2-0 win with Bonabar and Cavan scoring the goals there. 49 shots for Strasbourg, 7-4 on target, but St Etienne coming up on top. Lille defeating Metz a 1-0, and came very late, 88th minutes. Our Joe was the winner. 16-5, 6-1 on target for Lille. Angers 1-0 winners against Nimes, with Bauerkin scoring the goal of the game there. And there were 2 red cards for this match. Romain Thomas for Angers and Wolf Thares for Nimes. 20-7 shots and 7-2 on target for Angers. Brest came away 2-0 winners against Dijon. Got Puard and also Cardona getting the goals. For Dijon, it was Asal that got sent off. 19-7 shots for Brest, 5-3 on target for Brest as well too. Quite a few of these games, there was some red cards. I think that's just the nature of the French football. There they go, hardened in their challenges. Nimes came away 4-2 winners against Nimes, so goals galore in this match. Gouazi managed to get a brace, and Abdou, as well as Bordeaux for Nimes, and for Nimes it was Kubis and Furhat. Lens against Lyon, the 2 newly promoted sides. Lens coming up top, 3-2 winners on the road, with Karakuta, Mendine and Ganebo. For Lyon it was Gubik and Wiesa. And some late drama there, 93rd minute penalty kick for Lyon after Bold got sent off for Lens. Monaco 2-1 winners against Nantes. The Jop and GNU Bells. And for Nantes, Blast. And the final match, the big match that was on today, Marseille against PSG. So these were the top two teams in the French League last season. And Florent Thauvin only got off the game for Marseille. And huge situation at the end of the match. There was 5 red cards in stoppage time, including 3 for PSG, being Kurzawa, Paredes and Neymar. And for Marseille, had 2 as well, but don't think I have in my notes there. But I do also have mentioned about there was a mass brawl situation at the end. Neymar claiming a racial attack on him, so then he sort of lashed out, and he's gone on to call Gozali's a monkey, slapping a Marseille defender on the back of the head, and he also wished he slapped him on the face as well too. So I haven't seen the incident at all yet, so I just sort of looked at the report situation there, but yeah, it should be very interesting to go back and see the end of the game there, because 5 red cards in a game doesn't happen very often at all. So generally what happens is they get one game suspended, so PSG in more of a world of hurt, because they are in the relegation zone as things stand with those 2 defeats and a few players still missing from their squad. And they're just making things even worse as well too. So we'll just have to see what goes on with the current French champions and French champions for a number of seasons. Could this be the year someone else manages to come up on top? Okay, let's get to the next match day then. We've got, 13 games to cover, so stay tuned. So I go for the head-to-head record since 2005 using the Fuzzball Wet Points website. Give the odds for the fixtures, give my scoreline predictions and the football simulator scores as well too. So feel free to get involved. Don't have to be a master at this. Just get yourself on the leaderboard. If you're new, join in. If you're Cavan wright, like to have you back as well too. So Montpellier against Lyon. 15 wins for Lyon, 6 wins for Montpellier and 4 draws. Past 6, 2 wins each and 2 draws. Also this match, 340 for Montpellier, 330 for the draw, and 2 butts for Lyon. I'm going to go for Lyon to get a 2-1 win, and the football simulator is going to go for a 1-1 draw. Next up we have PSG against Metz. 9 wins for PSG, 1 draw and 1 win for Metz. PSG winning the past 9 games. The big favourites here at $1.20, 6.50 for the draw, and 10 butts for Metz. Realistically, PSG surely are going to win this game here, but given this huge situation that's going on with those number of player absences, got Neymar that I suppose will be missing this match, and those other 2 red card players of Kurzawa and Paredes. So they haven't gelled so far this season, so I just got to back Metz 1-0 winners here. Just 10-1 odds. You think they're going to have at least a 10% chance of causing a upset here. The football simulator doesn't know the ongoing situation, so it's going to go for a 4-1 PSG win. Next up we have Marseille against Saint Etienne. 18 wins for Marseille, 4 wins for Saint Etienne and 9 draws. Marseille 5 wins in the draw in the past 6 games. $1.91 for Marseille, 3 butts for the draw, 4 butts for Saint Etienne. And we are both going to go for a 2-0 Marseille win. We have Lyon taking on Nimes. 3 wins for Lyon, and that's it. 2018 to 2019 matches. $1.36 for Lyon, 4.50 for the draw, 7 butts for Nimes. I'm going to go for a 3-0 Lyon win. And the football simulator is going to go for a 1-1 draw. Lens taking on Bordeaux. 7 wins for Bordeaux, 3 wins for Lens, and 2 draws. Bordeaux winning the past 3 matchups. That's 2.30 for Lens, 3.10 for the draw, 2.88 for Bordeaux. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Bordeaux victory, and the football simulator is going to go for a 2-2 draw. We have Nimes taking on Monaco. 14 wins for Monaco, 7 wins for Nimes, and 6 draws. Monaco 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 matches. 230 for Wims, 325 for the draw, 280 for Monaco, and we are both somehow going to go for a 2-2 draw. Got Nice taking on a Psg, 14 wins for Psg, 9 wins for Nice and 5 draws. Psg 4 wins in the past 5 and a draw. 5 bucks for Nice, 4.33 for the draw, and $1.45 for Psg. Same thing with Psg, these games are in quick succession. They've got 2 games coming up in just a matter of a week. So I'm going to go for Nice, 5-1 odds. Surely good enough. 2-0 winners. And the football simulator is going to go for a 4-2 victory with Icardi scoring all 4 goals for PSG. Got Metz taking on Nimes. 4 wins for Metz, 2 wins for Nimes, and 8 draws. Metz 2 wins and 3 draws in the past 5 games. 250 for Metz, 288 for the draw, 280 for Nimes, and we are both going to go for a 1-1 draw. Next up is Strasbourg taking on Dijon. 5 wins for Strasbourg, 3 wins for Dijon, and 4 draws. We have Strasbourg at $1.83, 3.40 for the draw, 4 bucks for Dijon. I'm going to go for Dijon to get a 2-1 victory. And the football simulator is going to go for a 1-0 Strasbourg win. We have Montpellier taking on Angers. 2 bucks for Monte, 3.10 for the draw, 3.60 for Angers. I'm going to go for a 0-0 draw. The football simulator is going to go for a much more exciting draw, being a 3-3-1. We've got Nantes taking on Saint Etienne. 10 wins for Saint Etienne, 4 wins for Nantes, and 6 draws. Saint Etienne 3 wins and 4 draws in the past 8 games. We have 2.20 for Nantes, 3.10 for the draw, and 3.10 for Saint Etienne. 1-0 for Saint Etienne. Football simulator is going to go for a 1-0 Nantes win. And last game, Marseille against Lille. 16 wins for Marseille, 8 wins for Lille, and 7 draws. Marseille winning the past 2 games, Lille winning the 2 games prior to that, and Marseille winning the 2 games prior to that. We got 2.20 for Marseille, 3.10 for the draw, and 3.10 for Lille. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Marseille win, and the football simulator is going to go for a 1-0 Lille victory. And there was one more thing to add there, and that was how me and the football simulator got on with these particular fixtures from last week there. We both managed to get 3 correct out of 11. I got the Montpellier, Wims, and Monaco games all correct, so that earned myself 6.08 points, and the football simulator picked up 5.75 with Saint Etienne, Lille, and Angers draw. So after all that and tally up the points, overall leaderboard, I lead the way with 22.94. The football simulator has overtaken Cavan Wright because of his absence with 16.11, and Cavan Wright in 3rd place, 12.82. But it's a long season, plenty of time to catch up, plenty of time if you want to join in the series and get involved and see how you manage to do. But that's all I got for you for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, also feel free to subscribe.